nice at once here.
Dude, it's so nice outside. Finally we're getting to spring, man. And with spring comes a lot of projects, a lot of stuff outside. Just hope my allergy would not be that bad.
Dude, I don't even remember when it was the last time I took the Corvette out, but the plan today is we're gonna start work on the car, on my father's-in-law car, because I need this car to leave soon. And when I say soon, I don't know when this actually is because with the nice weather, we're gonna do a bunch of stuff here. I'm gonna be bringing the Corvette in and out, and so we need space. So right now we're just gonna move cars around, and then we're gonna start work on that bad boy there. So the Corvette has been sitting for probably a month and a half, and I never started. So I don't know how it's gonna be. So it's sitting on the battery tender. It says that it's charged. So we gotta trust on that thing, right? Put on the side. I don't have like a fancy battery tender though. It's just like regular one. Right there. It's saying that this tire has low pressure, which is probably true, so we gotta fix that. In this bay here, you can see the car fits, which is at least good news. I hope we didn't get licks. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, which for you it's like 5 seconds less, 1 second. You see there's a brake line there. I think it's that one leaking. So we'll see. I'll position the camera where we can see, and we go from there. The good news is that I found the leak. It's right here. See here, that's the brake line. This is how bad it is. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to replace from this part here to that part here. And the reason why we got oil here, it's because when you press the brakes, spills oil all over here, and that's why it was triggering me. Because for some reason, I thought the leaking was coming from here, but those are oil lines. This, it's a brake line. So at least I found it. The question is if the kit that I got, it's gonna be the right one for the job. But we're gonna figure it out. I'll cut first. I cut the line like that much. Well, we cut the lines. When we say we, I cut the lines. So there's one part here and the other part there. So I'm gonna replace this section here. I thought about it, replacing the entire thing from here to there, but I don't think there's a need for it. So what I did, here's the part that we're gonna replace, and I don't know if the camera will show you. Right here, see, there's a hole. There's what was leaking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replace with this brake line here that I just cut it, and we're gonna put the fittings on each side, and that should fix our problem, at least I hope. I don't know how much I can show you guys down there. I have a GoPro there, so I'll try to show as much as I can, but it's very simple. You attach one side to the other. I clean it up. I sanded the rust one underneath of the car, and that's what I use to cut the lines. This is not for, it's too big, but I was fortunate enough to fit underneath of the car. So you can use any cutting if you need to. I use this one because that's what I have it. So I'll put this together, and if it works, then we need to bleed the system, and I cross my fingers that it's gonna work. This is the aftermath. Here are all the brake lines, and I ended up having to change every single thing. I use this tool here, which is very helpful. So it's better than doing, those attachments that I was doing. You guys can see here how, I was kind of, fixing the entire line. Oh man, spill oil all over the garage. I still have brake lines over here. So in other words, I tried to fix by little sections, but it wasn't worth, to be honest. And basically all the lines are gone. So I changed the two front. The seat is not leaking anymore, but I don't know, it's still not working 100%. It has more brakes than before, but I don't know if it's still leaking here on the back. But my father-in-law is like, just forget about it. And maybe I'll take it to somebody who has a lift, so we can kind of figure that out. It's really hard to fix that on the quick jacks because you have to be underneath of the car. And look at that. This car was here. I know this is only one video, but this car was here for probably 3 or 4 days, and the garage door cannot close, so I got all the leaves inside. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean it up, everything. The Corvette's coming here, and we're gonna start work on the cam swap. And the Grand Marquis though, it's running great. See here, it has oil all over my driveway because this thing was parking here. Look here how much oil the thing was leaking. So, and the other thing is this car needs an inspection. Since it needs an inspection, we don't know what we're gonna do with it. I'll talk to my father-in-law and we see where we go from here. It's just not worth to spend, like, even if to fix those, the rear brakes is like $500. It's not even worth, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see how that goes. I hope you guys can see the new lines there. See the brand new lines. So the car runs, has more brakes than before, but not ideal for driving around. That's for sure. So I put the wheel caps back on, and now I'm gonna clean the garage. And I'm very excited to start the cam swap on the Vette. As a matter of fact, I just got my lug nuts. It's really hard to do with phone. See? Black lug nuts. It's gonna be sick for the wheels. Those are the center caps for the wheels. Of course, it's the C8 emblem, but I don't care. To be honest, I don't care. If you do, sorry, but that's me. So we got stuff. So the lug nuts, and the center caps, and now I just need the tires.
That will do for today's upload, guys. I know it's all over the place. I just want to get rid of the Grand Marquis and try to fix it. Was a really good learning curve though, I'll tell you that. Was a really good learning curve. Unfortunately, once you don't have the right tools and the right place to work with, it's so hard to do. So that's basically what happened. The quick jack's very helpful, but to figure out the rear, but I'm probably not gonna show you guys. I need somebody here to bleed the brakes, so I'm gonna wait for my father-in-law to come over so we can bleed the brakes and see how that goes. If that drives nice, I'll let you know. If you don't, well, that's another story. So I'll see you guys next upload, and get ready. The cam swap's here. Enjoy your life and work hard for it.